being staged this week, and we're at the Uber Cup match here on Court 1 between Denmark and Canada. Is how things have happened so far as we turn our attention to the third women's singles, the last match of the evening session here on Court 1. Representing Denmark, the vastly experienced Højmark Kjaersfeldt, and representing Canada, Zhang. So, Højmark Kjaersfeldt making her way on court. It's in her fifth Uber Cup campaign. Played her first in 2012. Here's her opponent, Zhang. Born in Yunnan in China. Højmark Kjaersfeldt, born just around the corner. Started her career in Aarhus Badminton Club, which is a really hard flick serve away from the arena.
You win the toss? You receive.
Kjaersfeldt won the coin toss and elected to receive, and Zhang just stays on the near side of the court. That's the overall score. Kjaersfeldt slipped a bit in the rankings from being 19th at the highest. She won the European Games back in 2015, the first time it was staged. She was the runner-up in Chinese Taipei Super 300, losing the final to Tai Su-ying. Here is Zhang, just 19 years of age. And again, ranked below 100, so doesn't necessarily say too much about playing strength. It could be that she's played very few tournaments, which for many players is the case here during the pandemic. Tommy Oscariano from Indonesia is our umpire, and CR Rajiv from India is our service judge. In many ways, the pandemic and the lockdown and cancellation of tournaments has hit the players around 20 years of age the hardest. They're about to make their way into the senior circuits, but no tournaments, and if you hadn't secured a place in top 32 beforehand, there's been very few tournaments to play. Luckily, it seems like it's easing up a bit. Let's hope that it continues that way in terms of pandemic and badminton tournaments. Kjaersfeldt's got 2 bronze medals at the European Championships under her belt as well. That was in 2016 and 2018. And the last tournament win was all the way back in 2016.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Canada, represented by Chang. And on my left, Denmark, represented by Højmark Kjaersfeldt. Canada to serve, love all, play.
Deception. She was at it, Kjaersfeldt, but inaccurate.
One love.
And, I guess the few number of tournaments in the recent 1.5 year also means that there's even more nerve to these matches when the overall team tie has been decided than we sometimes see, because it's simply good match practice.
Service over.
What every player might be lacking is proper match practice. There's been Olympics where some have been in Tokyo to play, but the ones that hasn't played there has had a few tournaments to play. Kjaersfeldt have been struggling with injuries this year, so she lost early in her last tournament. That was Denmark Masters in August. This match is a good opportunity to get settled in the hall, as Denmark is already qualified for the knockout stage, the quarterfinals. They're short of a win here and beat Malaysia yesterday, where Kjaersfeldt defeated Zhang. So some of the top Danish players might be rested in the last group match against China, but there's also a possibility that they will play full team and sort of see where they are at the moment before the quarterfinals. But otherwise, the next match could be a decisive match in an eventual quarterfinal where we don't play beyond 3 matches if the match is decided. Once one team reaches 3 wins, then the match is over. The overall team tie is over.
Service over. 4-all.
Just gone wide. The shot from
5-4.
Zhang Wenyu. Just the last one. Good pressure on the front court.
7.
Perhaps pressure is a bit too much, but good attack on the front court from Zhang. That's gone long.
8-4. 9-4.
Good clears from Kjaersfeldt. Zhang played the World Junior Championship back in 2019, lost in the round of last 32 to Benyapa Damsad from Thailand.
Service over.
One of the two
5,
sisters.
10.
And also in 2019 played the Orange County Badminton Club International and lost in the quarterfinal to Lauren Lam from USA, but in the round of last 16 she defeated Linda Sechiri from Bulgaria, to sort of give an idea of what the level is that Zhang is playing.
Service over. 11-6 interval.
So 5-point lead for Kjaersfeldt here at the mid-game interval. 11-6.
Der er ikke rigtig nogen mulighed, du ved, bare for at finde indslag med det. Det har vi ved med at arbejde. Men gør du også det? Hvad sker der så for hende? Hvad sker der så? Ja. Og lige nu, der har hun fået 5. Men klar inden omkring 26, det der med
20 seconds. Code was 20 seconds. Eleven, 6. Play.
So ready to get on with the first game
Service
here.
over. 7.
One of the advices from Kenneth Jonassen to Kjaersfeldt was to be stubborn in there, be patient in the rallies, and just keep on going, even though she doesn't get the openings she wants early in the rallies. That's gone wrong.
8-11.
Good shot. Very nice little flick of the racket there down the line.
9-11.
And not a whole lot of power, but efficient, conserving energy as well. Good little deception there. And I think that was exactly what Kenneth Jonassen meant by being stubborn, staying in the rally.
Service over.
There were no easy solutions.
9.
Nice technical skills there from the forehand
Service
corner
over. 10,
from Zhang.
12.
The chance would have been to play it back at the net for Kjaersfeldt there from that low position. She was waiting for that one, Zhang.
11, 12.
Play.
Service over. 13.
Good smash down the line from Kjaersfeldt. Wide.
14, 11.
Good retrieval, good deception by Zhang, but wasn't ready for the follow-up.
15, 11.
Excellent cross net drop from Kjaersfeldt. It has been on her to-do list, the footwork and the
11.
attention to the front court. Simply necessary to raise her playing strength. Where she already has been at the top 20.
Service over. 12, 16.
8, 15. Play.
Wrong.
Service over. 17, 12.
That is perfect placement by
Kjaersfeldt challenges.
Zhang. According to the linesman, Kjaersfeldt doesn't agree, but it looked like it was perfect placed in the red line corner. Let's see what Hawkeye says. Yeah,
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
on the line, and
Service over. 13, 17.
Kjaersfeldt charged a challenge, only
Play.
allowed to be mistaken twice during a game. If that's the case, then you have no more challenges. You can challenge as long as you're right, as many times as you like. Oi, what a fantastic shot there. It lands so close to the net.
14, 17.
That's one of the best drop shots I've seen for a long, long while. Wow. And I don't think that
15.
Kenneth Jonassen is
17.
sitting entirely calm on his chair there, because it looks a little bit vulnerable, the game of Line Kjaersfeldt, and when Zhang gets the right rallies put together where she's controlling and using deceptions, then she has a chance. This is the way she needs to do it, Kjaersfeldt. She needs to take control over the rallies from the service situation. Look how high she's on it, so she had every chance. She could have pushed. And that's what made that block so efficient. That's it. That's the way for Kjaersfeldt.
19.
Looks physically stronger in terms of firepower. And the smashes. Yeah, well played.
20. Game point. 15.
So 5 game point opportunities for Line Kjaersfeldt. And first time of asking,
First game won by Højmark, 21.
Kjaersfeldt takes the first game after being ahead all along in this match. She takes it in 15 minutes of play, 21-15.
Så hvis du så der er en grund til at styre det ud af det. Hvis hun kan lave det, så må du lukke den op. Jeg er ikke med til det. Hvis du skærer, så vil du gerne lave det.
So easy to lose. And you put up 15 seconds, but you can easily lose. Right? Maybe totally you put at high level, it's always 1-1. Okay? It's always 1-2 points away. You take the 70 goals 2 points away, you're 2 points away. Then you're like, your feels is not good, and then you really out of it. Even though you lose it by 2 or 3, you have to pump. If you lose, then you come on 17 more. And you're so much pressure, right? Then you won't execute it. 你出手就会觉得，对啊，每一分都差2分，就是
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game. Love all. Play.
So, second game underway. Kjaersfeldt 1 game to the good. Wow, that's well played.
Service over. 1 love.
One of the things I heard from the coaching between Kenneth Jonassen and Line Kjaersfeldt was that when she smashes Kjaersfeldt, Zhang tries to play it back long, so there's no reason for Kjaersfeldt to move quickly back towards the middle.
Love.
I couldn't really catch the words between Zhang and Jennifer Lee, even though it was English. But, I think she would try to overcome the front court. That's what I would do, try to get higher on the front court so I could apply pressure on the Dane. If she loses the front court, then she loses the initiative, and I just think Line Kjaersfeldt is too good for her. If she and play with initiative most of the time. Good net play from Kjaersfeldt.
Service over 3-0.
Excellent draw. So important to get them short enough in terms of being close to the net. I must apologize because I've been giving you enough information about the ranking of Line Kjaersfeldt as Zhang puts it plumb on the line here. I have it down as 19th, but she has been as high as 16th in the world ranking. That was at the end of July 2019.
Five, 3.
Good shot, fantastic shot. Look at this reverse slice. The racket shows a cross shot, but because the grip is twisted just before impact, the shuttle continues straight. Really good start for Zhang.
Service over 4-7.
Yeah, she's trying to put deceptions on her every shot from the front court is Zhang, and I think that's a clever plan. It bites on Kjaersfeldt. And now we can see that it's the Canadian who's taking over the initiative. It's gone wide.
10-4.
Can also try and attack the body. Line Kjaersfeldt doesn't have to play the sidelines all the time in these service returns. Oi, oi. Zhang looks at her racket as, what are you doing? As if it has its own life. that was going wide. I think she played it totally straight. Zhang.
6-10.
Good idea with variation in the service, even though it looked like a little bit of a dangerous attack. The error was committed, and I think if she's given less time to make decisions, Zhang Wenyu, I think Kjaersfeldt would benefit from it. Well, it's going wide. Wide right of the middle line, and it's Zhang Wenyu who is in the lead here at the mid-game interval in the second game. 11-8 up. Kjaersfeldt is 1 game to the good.
You show the confidence that you can win the game, right? Then you're so nervous and you hit a couple shot, not even nervous, you're not even nervous, but you're making mistake, you give her more confidence.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
You couldn't really get the exact meaning of
11-8.
the exchange of words there between Zhang and her coach, but at the end it was something about nervousness. Managed to catch that much. Now again, she's being asked to act without too much time, Zhang Wenyu. She can't really do it, just outside the reach of that jump there. Applause from the coach.
12. Now.
Good follow-up. It's really important for Kjaersfeldt to get out of the service situation now without being too much behind.
Service over. 10, 12.
Lucky with the top of the tape there, Kjaersfeldt. We're just waiting for the linesman on the back line, and also the mopper, to get back in place before we can continue. Call wide.
11, 12.
There's not a whole lot of clears in this match anymore. It's a battle for initiative.
Service over. 13-11.
put it wide, Zhang, and I think she was lured into a bit of a fast-paced exchange there. It would have been much better for her to break off, so to speak, put it below the tape and make Kjaersfeldt play from below the tape. That's it. Deception on that one as well. That's really lucky for the Dane, because she was lost in the middle of the court. I don't think she had any idea of which corner that shot was coming in. That's what's working for Zhang. We saw it in the service situation. The deception and pressure is not really giving her the initiative. The deception and play to the net, that's a whole different ball game. That is giving her immediate initiative. Of course, you can't do it all the time, then it becomes too obvious. But 19 out of 20 probably. That's what Kjaersfeldt is feeding off right now. It's loose shots from Zhang Renyu, and given that they talked about being nervous in the interval, then it might be difficult for the Canadian to get over the goal line, as Kjaersfeldt has caught up now from being 10-4 down. Wow, that's a shot that needs practice.
40.
Yes. Nicely played by Kjaersfeldt.
Service over 50 all. Thank you.
Let's see what the service return is. If I were Kjaersfeldt, I'd probably opt for a flicker. Another
60.
error from Zhang going. I think she thinks she's got to play an almost perfect shot to get the initiative. That's actually not the case. Right. Yeah. It's a good comeback by the Dane.
70, 50. Service over.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a nervy finish to the second game here. Zhang obviously eager to force a decider. Kjaersfeldt doesn't see the necessity of an extra game. As soon as it falls below the tape, without too much pace, then Zhang Renyu has the upper hand in the rally.
Court.
Yeah, it's well placed.
Service over. 18-70.
That's well done. She kept her calm.
Service over.
There, Zhang.
18 all.
Ooh. Easy error from Kjaersfeldt, and now just 2 points away from our third game here in the last match of the day. Yeah, that's well played by Line Kjaersfeldt. She was really alert on the front court there.
Service over.
Keeping the pressure on Zhang. Service situation is tricky. She's satisfied. Zhang.
Service over. 20. Hit point. 19.
That means game point for the Canadian. It's a good clear. Too short. So, on the line, no challenge from Zhang. I think it would have been a waste as well, because couldn't have been much better placed, that attack there from Kjaersfeldt. So extra points required to decide this second game. She missed it. She did so much to survive in that rally, Line Kjaersfeldt, but the last one, who seemed the more easier of the ones in that corner, she got a little bit too greedy. So second game point for Zhang. It's wide. It's wide, and Zhang has forced a decider here. It's some of the best rallies we've seen here, close to the conclusion of the second game. And in the end, it's Zhang who comes out victorious, 22-20.
They don't mind to play longer rally. The longer rally you can play play with you, they just make you nervous and make mistake. When you come to longer rally and you think that 的时候你要 pass， 不要太亢奋，球打不去，后排没关系，觉得他I'm okay with you. If I want a longer rally, I'm okay. Once in a while, if you want to get the position, you want 出手，你出一些假动作比较久。然后他出完假动作，你要看他被动的时候，下一排要马上要跟，下一排不跟，你第一排的假动作就没有用。第二排就打下来就不要这样。你这只是因为假动作的选手来的，为什么你不知道每一球假动作都没有用？有时候你假动作之后，下一排就跟，他就怕你，每一排你都知道，你用出假动作就变成你的真动作。你有想过，他现在都怕你，他都不敢动，因为他不知道你出手出哪里。然后有时候真的是马上打，然后第四排马上出一个假动作，假动作之后他被动，你马上加出都要跟，对对，然后你先第二场你就领先这样打，他就怕你。
Final game. Love all. Play.
So I think the Canadian coach, whom I think is Jennifer Lee, tried to convince Zhang that players at this level, they don't mind playing long rallies.
One love.
They're used to playing long rallies, so she needs to create her own luck, so to speak, needs to create her own points, and I couldn't agree more. I'm quite certain that she has the game plan, but what can Kjaersfeldt do to counter it? The shots to the front court of the Dane is really efficient. It's really hurting Kjaersfeldt every time she has to move from the back court to the front court. That's devastating for Kjaersfeldt. She plays a really good rally, but one really good counter shot from this one. This is just beautifully placed. Amazing shot quality. And it is important with shot quality. I don't think that's what Kjaersfeldt is lacking. That's simply still the movement to the front court is not strong enough. It takes time, and if you're injured in the process, it's taking even longer. But she's in dire straits now, the Dane. Got to use all her experience to get out of this. That's well done. It's a little bit dangerous because she actually hit Zhang, luckily not in the face or anything. Good retrieval and managed to get high on that one. That's actually really well done.
Service over. 5-1.
And that's well played by Zhang. First, the body smashed the fence there that she managed to get long, and then again attacking the short forehand of Kjaersfeldt. Seems like the left leg of Line Kjaersfeldt doesn't really help in the process. It's just standing at the middle, and she doesn't have long enough reach without using it. Yep. She has the game plan.
7-1.
Zhang now. It's up to Kjaersfeldt to stay in it, to make it close, keep it close. I think it's in that order. Now first it is to make it close and then make it stay that way, so that we give Zhang a chance to get really tensed when things are to be decided towards the end of this game here. If you're a Danish fan or coach,
Service
I think
over.
it has to be
8.
variation of the serves. It has to be flick serves, it has to be long, low serves into the body, so that Kjaersfeldt can get momentum in the beginning of the rally, and it's going to be relentless attack and then follow up. That's well played.
Service over. 3-8.
All right.
4-8.
Yeah. It's well played. And the thing is, with the flick serves, an attack is okay because it will be a little bit out of balance. A clear from Zhang is even better for Kjaersfeldt because she won't be under that much pressure. I don't understand why not keep on
9.
going as long as it works, and those short services hasn't really gotten her in any good position lately, the way I see it. Yeah, that's just so efficient.
10.
And for Kjaersfeldt, it's of course worrying that she's so lost against deceptions to the front court. That's got to be an issue in practice in the future. So it's Canada and Zhang with the advantage here at the mid-game interval in the last game. 11-5 up for Zhang.
Twenty seconds.
So for Zhang, it's about continuing, and if Kjaersfeldt tries to up the pace and put pressure on her, block the shots down below the tape. That was an odd rally, and she still won it here, so that's positive for the Canadian. And for Kjaersfeldt, it's about putting pressure on almost every shot, and if there's no pressure, then believe that it's going to be a shot to the front court from her opponent. She doesn't look like she believes in it, the Dane.
5.
Yeah. Much better play from Kjaersfeldt. I would do, also, if I were the Dane, I would do a lot to move the game, move the shots to that corner there, instead of the backhand corner, where I feel the deceptions from Zhang is looking really, really efficient, but it's sometimes hard to gauge from outside, and she might have a totally different feeling on court. That's really well played by Zhang. Excellent disguise on that service return. Look at this. See, the racket points in a different direction, moves towards a different corner, and except it hits the shuttle in a third direction. There it is again. Gone long. But this time the shot came where the racket showed it would come. So it's so important to use these sort of twin placements, so that if you make a deception and play it the same place, the same corner every single time, the deceptions will not work eventually.
Service over. 15-7.
That's one play.
Service over.
So if the Dane can get pace in the shuttles, flat game, everything that makes it difficult for Zhang to execute her deceptions, play her blocks, then that will be to the benefit of Kjaersfeldt.
Service over.
That was a good rally for
16.
Zhang, because I felt Kjaersfeldt was getting a bit more back and perhaps could sort of apply some psychological pressure, getting Zhang to overdo her attacks. Now I think she still feels confident. Oh, that's a beauty of a shot. And a challenge from Kjaersfeldt.
Ball in.
It was called in, it looked in, but let's see what Hawkeye says. Fantastic cross-net shot from Zhang Wenyu. Yeah, plumb on the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Look at that shot there.
17-8.
Impossible to see that this is her plan until just before she hits the racket. She holds the position, the racket position and the stance so long.
Play. Service over. 9-7.
There was the long, low serve, and I think it worked. Wait, that's a good retrieval. Yeah. She's close to the goal line, Zhang, but I'm not sure she's over it just yet. I think Kjaersfeldt needs to win the next 2-3 rallies to put real pressure on the Canadian. Good defense. Yeah.
11-17.
Last two mistakes, they've been in the middle of the net from Zhang. Good retrieval from Kjaersfeldt. If you can keep that going, there's still a little chance. That was well done by Kjaersfeldt. She read it, and the shot that Zhang had relied on as a winner suddenly was turned against her and became a loser. It's in, landed in.
13-7.
So can Kjaersfeldt stay perfect here and avoid mistakes? That is the question. There's no doubt that Zhang has become more tense now. Oh,
Service over.
that's the Danish word for not very good.
13.
That was exactly what the doctor ordered for Zhang. A cheap point, a very, very cheap point. And now just 3 points away from Canada's first win of this year's Uber Cup. Wow.
Service over. 14-18.
I'm not sure we're going to see beautiful badminton necessarily here the last couple of rallies. Beautiful play by Zhang. 2 drop shots
Service over.
in a row does the trick.
19-14.
If Kjaersfeldt had stayed on the front court, she would have gotten to it. If it had then been a clear, she would have looked stupid. Now, she just looked slow on the front court. And sometimes it's more comfortable than looking completely stupid. Good shot.
Service over. 15-19.
Yeah. Good service.
16.
Wow, this is nervy. I think there's some Danes sitting out there happy that the overall team tie is decided. Good shot. That's well played by Line Kjaersfeldt. And she's
90.
really played well since down 9-17, but I think it's also where the tension crept in on Zhang Wenyu. Bit of direction from the coach. Always difficult as a coach when to intervene. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Excellent cross attacks, technical cross attacks from both sides has she had Zhang Wenyu, and now she has 3 match points. 3 match points to secure Canada a win in this team tie against Denmark. Lost 5-0 yesterday, and the coach tells her to jump a little bit up and down to loosen up. There it is. She's done it. Zhang Wenyu puts Canada on the scoreboard. A hard-fought win. She had to come from a game down against Line Kjaersfeldt, but why did she raise her game and her confidence? And then in the end, here in the 3rd game, she did it the hard way, but that's not something she's concerned about now. She's just happy that she's contributed with a win. In exactly 1 hour, she's defeated Line Kjaersfeldt from Denmark. Lost the first, 15-21, then 22-20, 21-17 in the decider. So here is the match point. It's a happy winner. Some really good matches to get for the young Canadian against Han Yue yesterday, and then Kjaersfeldt today, and confidence from this match. So the winner huddle, still Danish, as we have the results of this team tie overall 4-1 to Denmark. Mia Blichfeldt convincingly in the first women's single. Then an interesting women's double. 22-20 in the first game, and then Florborn Thyssen was rather convincing in the second game. Line Kristoffersen, just as 2 weeks ago in Finland over Rachel Chan, and Bojan Poulsen also convincing in women's doubles. Then the great fight back from Zhang Wenyu, who beat Kjaersfeldt out on the front court in the end, 21-17 in the decider. So that pretty much end the matches for today. We are back tomorrow at 8:30 local time here in Aarhus with the Uber Cup match in Group A between Indonesia and France. From all of us here in Aarhus and myself, Steen Pedersen, bye for now.